Hi, friend. Thanks for stopping by the Food Maison. Today is all about tomatoes, and by the end of this video, you should learn how to save yourself some money. Okay? Don't buy tomatoes and leave them about for them to rot and go waste. No, we're not doing that. So stay tuned to learn how to preserve your tomatoes. Actually, I weighed these tomatoes that you are seeing on there, so keep watching to know how much I worked with in this video. All right, so first we're just gonna slice the tomatoes into two. Okay, and deseed the tomatoes. I'm showing how I deseeded them. Tomatoes usually come in segments, so I just put my finger in there and take the seeds out, just like you are seeing in this video. I don't like to squeeze it. I don't like to squeeze all the juices out. I don't like doing it that way because it takes all of the juices out, and we're not trying to lose our juices here. Okay, so I just use my finger to deseed it, then I can work with them. All right, so in the blue bowl away from the screen, okay, I had just sliced the tomatoes into two, put all of them there so that it's easier for me to, when I'm deseeding or taking the seeds out. So what I'm doing is just deseeding them. I'm taking the seeds out the way I showed earlier and putting them in the bowl closer to the screen. That is the blue and white bowl. So that's what I'm doing there. After that, I just chop all of the tomatoes that I worked with. Okay, and now we're about to start proper. So yes, we add some onions to it. I mean, it's optional. You don't need to add onions and all of that, but I just wanted to add onions in this video. So I'm just adding like three onions to the tomatoes, and I will steam them for just about 7 minutes. Okay, that onion I just took has the core is not really good. So I'm just taking the core out, rinsing it, and just cutting the good parts back in the tomatoes. All right, I just took some tomatoes out for the house so we can use when we are doing like frying eggs or something. Yes, so now we're about to bring these tomatoes, heat them up a bit so they can soften up. Okay, the seeds I took out earlier, we are not wasting any of it. There was still some juice in it. So I'm just sieving it so I can be left with just the seeds. Okay, these seeds are not going to be wasted though. Keep watching. Actually, I'll put a link in the description of what I use the seeds for, how I grew them at home. So keep watching. Okay. Also, I added some peppers, some habanero peppers, just like 12 of them. Okay, if you don't like pepper, it's totally optional. You can leave it out. I also added some bay leaves, about five of them. Optional, like I said, you can use just the tomatoes if that's what you have. Okay, so I steamed the tomatoes a bit for like 7 minutes, like I mentioned earlier, and that's how it was looking like. See the steam coming out. So we are just going to blend all of it. Okay, we are going to blend all of it. We will separate it into what we will use for soup and what we'll use for stew. So the way I'll blend it for soup differs from the way I'll blend it for stew. Okay, keep watching. I'll show you what I did when I was blending for stew. This one I'm just blending for soup, so I'm blending it fully. Okay, very smooth. Okay, that was for soup. And now this is for stew. So I'm just using the pulse motion of my blender. You notice I haven't long pressed it for it to keep going. Okay, just a pulse motion. So this is what I blended for stew. And this is what I blended for soup. Okay. Yeah, so this plain blue bowl is what I blended for soup. I'm going to sieve it because I don't want to be having some chaff in my soup. Okay, it's the soup. So I'm just using the liquid parts. Okay, but the chaff is not wasted also, guys. We'll blend it again so we can add it to what we use for stew. Okay, nothing goes waste here. All right, I'm just doing that again. This is also for soup. Okay, that's why I'm sieving it. All right, now we're just going to package it. Okay, we use these polythene bags. You can package it any way you want. If you have a bowl, if you have bowls, you can package it in the bowls, but we're just using these polythene bags, okay, just to save up some space in the freezer. I just get my funnel, pour it inside very good. This funnel is very big, so you just pour it and it all goes in at once. Yeah, that's for stew. I didn't blend. Sorry, I didn't sieve the one I used for stew. Okay, because we want some of the chunks in the stew. You can label it if you want. Alright, we are done for the video. I told you it's a very simple video. Okay, don't be wasting your money. Don't let your tomatoes go bad. Now, if you have watched to this portion of the video, I told you I would be showing you how much tomatoes I worked with. Okay, the one in the green seed came at 4.5 kilograms, which is, sorry, 4.5 pounds, which is about 2 kilograms. I'll put the exact measurement on the screen. Okay, the blue one also came at, I think, about 8 pounds. I'll put that one also on the screen. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.